with the Kalista for the double initiation there for him. That makes it very difficult to navigate as a Lucian mid for GoldenGlue. These carry mids, they can be very oppressive, but if you die to roams early on, if you die to jungle pressure, if you are unable to get your advantage in lane over the Twisted Fate due to other members coming to the lane, then you become very ineffective very quickly. It's definitely one of those champions that you have a lot of presence early here for EG. They are all inning on winning this game and snowballing it early.
That's what I'm excited about. You know the fuse is lit already as soon as they hit the rift. Into the top lane, we do see Licorice going on to the Otnn, facing off against Huni's Rumble. And you can't think that Licorice isn't going to do any damage. Last game, it was Otnn versus Gangplank. Gangplank did 22,000 damage. Huni on Otnn still did 17,000 damage, the second most in the game. So we're still going to be getting damage out of the top lane here. Kobe, I'm excited. These guys are playing to the max right now, and we are on the rift.
If any time was a time to live evil, it is now for EG. They have to win 3 in a row. They have to go for the reverse sweep to continue on here through playoffs. Meanwhile, Cloud9 have been unbroken in their streak of Worlds appearances, and they don't want to stop this year. It would be so crazy with how they started the year out if this would be the one where their streak would break. Doesn't look like it's going to happen here. You need to win this best of 5 and the next one to show up. But you got to take it one game at a time, and that means one level 1 at a time. Defensive vision coming out here. Same old, you drop your trinket ward, and then recall for the sweeper for Blaber.
Bang, super safe. Zeyzal just playing behind Bramble Pit. And they could be routed from Tribrush here. Luckily, nothing's happening in there. Yeah, they just ping it to say we may need to be very, very careful heading back through, but no help here for anyone. So kind of giving that idea maybe that Sven started on the top, but he's Lee Sin. They probably figured out where he could be at this point in time, and Blaber's going to be on his red.
And EG is just so much confidence here, giving their solo laners some bully picks and saying, all right, we are allowing you guys to be unleashed. Go aggressive. Try and get pressure in these lanes. Svenskeren is on Lee Sin. Definite playmaking available here. It does mean he also has a high priority on tracking Blaber to make sure that GoldenGlue can use the mid Lucian to pressure Nisqy. You see him trying to play up in the minion wave, threatening Nisqy. If he goes for any CS, easy dash in. You always take press the attack on Lucian. For those solo lanes especially, so you can get the quick proc, dash in for your 2 autos, try and get one more for the damage burst. He's able to get the piercing light off, which was the aspect of the kit that was buffed.
Nice little dance on the bot side as they trade back and forth. See Blaber heading back down towards the bot as well. We'll see if he can join in anything as Vulcan starts to ward it up. And I am excited to see what GoldenGlue can do on this Lucian. Like you were saying, they gave him the powerhouse lanes. I talked about GoldenGlue a little bit in game 1, and he really has shown himself a lot. So to say he's got to show himself more is definitely wrong. But I think for him, he wants to see the results come in, right? We've seen him make the plays. It just seems like he makes it to the finish line, and it doesn't come through for him. So it would be awesome for him and the fans to see that happen. And here, he can make it happen himself, so that's very cool to see. Yeah,
I mean, GoldenGlue has a super long history in the LCS bouncing around teams. He actually spent almost 2 years between Cloud9 and Cloud9 Academy. So big history with the organization as well, and he's always tried to put in the extra work to show up on the stage games. Now in the playoff series here, it is going to be critical, and we'll see if they can rely on the performance. Snare lands here from Fang. Quickly fended off by Zven and Vulcan, though.
Absolutely. That's GoldenGlue is a mentality you absolutely have to recognize, especially as a coaching staff. Here we see the lanes, 27-17. We know he's going to be able to give Nisqy a bit of harass, and Nisqy's looking for a quick 6 here so he can get out of that lane and pressure other things. So far, so good there. Zven doesn't look like he'll get the dive just yet. The wave hasn't collapsed, but they will find Blaber. So we'll see how this one plays out as Huni is going to have Licorice pushed up. And they can get the 2v2 going. The smoke screen looks like it'll just close this one off from an actual fight, though.
And Blaber's got his recall off, too. So he's feeling, pretty good about... Ooh, flash blown.
That was quick. Oh, flash blown again as they try to go back in for the fight. It seems like everything is just out of reach to make it work on this one. Very low mana for your marksman here. And it looks like they will back off to just keep farming. Nothing ever happened.
Interesting, because we had a wraparound gank. Blaber's actually dashed over the back of the Dragon Pit, walked around the Scuttle Crab, and ganking topside Huni right now, but bottom side was scrapping too.
As well, Huni's pretty healthy in that fight as he scraps shielding away. He's getting the alcove play, but down on bot. Zven gets the heal coming in, putting back to 300 as now we're to top the 2v1s for Rumble. We know how dangerous it can be for the opponents ganking the Rumble, and Huni looks like he's going to probably pick up a kill on Licorice. One harpoon, a second one follows, and he can't keep going with the turret damage, and now it's Blaber in the alcove. Can he make it? Nope, he cannot. He goes down. That's first blood for Huni. What an extended fight to just walk Cloud9 around for Svenskeren to get there.
Yep, they go at Huni's Rumble, and Svenskeren is able to arrive in time. They chase down. Blaber's cornered in the alcove, dodging as much as he can. Nowhere to go, though, on the outside. Once again,
Right,
Blaber
Huni,
got here by
show us.
dashing over the back of the Baron Pit. Then he's able to run straight at Huni. Now, sweeper on, Huni is cornered. He's trying to buy time for Svenskeren, so it's important to dodge. He's able to get out of the damage from that end of the line, and then flashes towards Svenskeren, who chases Blaber through, flash for flash there as well, allowing Huni the 1v1 with Otnn, who can just burn him down, forces him out of the fight completely away. Then it's a 1v2, and Huni can go collect the rewards in the 2v1.
I like that Huni with the T1 first blood emo. Remembering.
Yep.
He's remembering. He's ready to champion this game right now. We'll see if he can do so. One kill to that Huni Rumble pick on the top side of the map. And C9 wanted that. Remember, that was Huni being able to contest it back. But now to the bot side, that's the level 6 Nisqy. We know he wanted out of the mid lane as fast as possible. And that is Bang going down.
Cloud9 trying to continue to fight around bottom triangle of the map off of their Kalista lane, while EG trying to fight off their winning solo lane matchups. Both of them finding some purchase. First blood over to EG, obviously, but Cloud9 quick to respawn. And once again, successful Twisted Fate ults. Now he's going to successfully gold card the attempted steal.
Oh, he was hoping it was low enough that he could just go for the flip side hit. The rest of the team now in a 3v4, but C9's very low, and Huni should be able to pick up quite a few kills here. Overheating is going to stop him on Nisqy, but Vulcan flashes right in to get cooked. Oh, he thought there was enough time from the overheat and they could get out alive, but there's never enough time against Huni.
Yeah, it looked wild here with the attempted flank from Svenskeren going for the steal. Nisqy found him out and stunned him up so they get the kill after forcing him in. But because of Huni's teleport, we get to see the famed Rumble ultimate at Dragonfight. And he comes in with the flank. Flame Splitter actually doing most of the work there. Even returning topside on a cannon wave, so not losing too much out there in the CS from the Otnn trying to push, although Licorice does still hold the level lead. 3 kills now on Huni for his proactive use. This is Huni's Rumble that has always been banned out, talked about so much.
Yep. Saw it banned out as well, and he is enjoying it right now, just continuing 3-0. 8 minutes in on this game. And now Licorice is going to have some work to do as we go back down to this fight here on the bot side. The teleport comes in. Huni separates himself immediately from Licorice and just gets out. So he calls in the Ornhorn too.
Yep, then bottom lane comes up. Nice hook there from Zeyzal. It kind of sections off Cloud9, so Huni has to only deal with 2 members. He can burn down Kalista first, and Zeyzal comes in chasing with GoldenGlue to force the other ones out, and they also got to push the extra minion wave in.
Vulcan hoping for a bit of that Guardian proc. You could see him on Nisqy. He's like, come on, come on. Not coming up for him. Unfortunate, but good thought, though, as he kind of just fed up another kill to Huni. He's even happier about the play, and Huni's charged up here just above heat level so he can do some extra damage. Right for Blaber, as he knows Svenskeren's coming through. That's one quick hit, and that is going to be Blaber going down. GoldenGlue quickly rotates mid as his lane was already pushed. That's what he's been doing in Nisqy, and that's why we've been seeing Nisqy rotate to the fights. GoldenGlue finally gets the one quick and can help that pressure.
Yeah, pretty greedy there from Cloud9. Blaber starting up that Rift Herald, and then they try and fight on Huni's Rumble again. Burns him down. Licorice is going for the long run. If Otnn could use the Blast Cone to just buy some more time, but you have to buy a lot longer than he's going to have.
All right, so GoldenGlue assist. Zeyzal says, nah, I don't need an assist on that. And that was nice. At least a charge forward so that kill doesn't go to GoldenGlue. But still to Sven, and he's feeling good on Lee Sin here as he enters back into his jungle. So EG resetting on the map, bringing a few members back out of base here. Some core items being finished up, and that means they are leaps and bounds ahead of their opponents right now, at least with what they're on the map with.
That last Rift Herald force was really critical for EG. That Huni just turns on Blaber, roasts him as Svenskeren's heading up, because not only did they get those kills, but getting the Rift Herald as well for the early plate money to give more power to the early game focus that EG have pulled up here. With the Lucian, you're always trying to play aggressively in your lane. You see the CS lead here held by GoldenGlue in mid. And you try and transfer that, pushing in onto the turret plates, as Blade of the Ruin King is done. So first item Power Spike is here, and then you can use the Rift Herald to finish off one of these towers with the lower turret plates and the extra armor they do give.
A little fight here on the bot side as Bang firing over the shoulder of his support of Zeyzal. Zeyzal goes gold. Fate's Call comes in, and they may want to continue this fight. They know Svenskeren's just above. That rend was enormous coming in from Zven. The heal there to keep them in the fight and going. And I do not think Zeyzal expected the damage. Huni coming in once again in between the turrets, behind the turrets. It doesn't even matter. Behind enemy lines is where this man lives, and the shot's almost enough with the potion chug just in time here. Keeps Blaber alive. Now Vulcan's in a sore spot as Svenskeren was still roaming around after taking Dragon, and now he's in a 3v1. Over the wall, finds it. That's one quick kick, and he's going to be able to take down Blaber. Now another one is facing Svenskeren. Says, you're in here with me.
EG bet all in on early game Riv. They bet all in on game number 3, the must win, and it is paying off. You could double their money now.
Oh,
they just go full steam ahead, diving the tower. Huni's Rumble at the forefront again, right behind the tower. 2v1 forces them off, flashes in even, and everybody playing off that aggression. GoldenGlue diving the tower. Svenskeren taking that 2v1 as well. Turned into a 3v1 as Blaber flashed in front of Zven to save his life. He takes the bullet, takes the sonic wave for his AD carry, but just gets immediately killed as well. And we're right back out to it.
And Huni taking Licorice down to half HP immediately. I think if there wasn't a cannon wave here, that would have just been an instant fight and kill. Quarter of a cooldown now coming up onto that equalizer as Huni quickly clears out the wave. And we'll see this one more time. He's walking with confidence. He knows it's going to be a kill for himself. He comes through, and equalizers especially from that range, just playing it out can usually be difficult for a player, but he doesn't hesitate one bit.
This is why if you do something, you have to do it 100%. They picked 2 heavily winning solo lanes, so Huni could push up and go for the dive. Then Svenskeren is taking the 1v3 in here, kicks him over, flashes forward. Even though Blaber jumps in front, he'll take that kill instead. That's fine. They're still sending the Kalista back to base. And just the full commitment here on diving through and trying to take that momentum forward. We saw another effective Rumble use, and GoldenGlue trying to keep up the pressure. Him getting Nisqy that low, 50% under turret in the first place, is why EG go for the play.
We saw Senna down there picking up a few souls, 10 at 10 minutes, so a few more as she has been able to pick up in lane. We'll keep you updated on those throughout the game as it goes. GoldenGlue now has blue buff in mid, and he can just start slinging spells at Nisqy. And it's going to be a quick use of the Ghost to get out of that. Switched over to teleport on the unsealed spellbook. Now Huni is back in another 2v1. Has taken quite a bit of damage after the Brittle started to get him locked down. And now Nisqy's up here to take down Svenskeren as they saw him on the Destiny Eye. And that is a quick hit. GoldenGlue now trying to get his hand on this fight, and that's a quick kill. One piercing light, the resonating strike coming in from Svenskeren, and on the edge of a fight, Cloud9 thought they were owning. Oh my God, is this happening right now? Everybody being baited in.
What a bait here, Nisqy. Stopwatch and inventory. GoldenGlue didn't check before he finished off that dive. But Riv, they're still getting the early kills. They're pushing it ahead. They have to worry about how much gold they give back over to Cloud9, because again, this is a must-win game for EG. Cloud9 are sitting pretty. They have the extra buffer here with the 2-game lead. Here's a look at the setup, though. Blaber is in the Fog of War on your right, so that's why Licorice is going for the all-in here onto Huni, and they do make it count, even with the Senna ultimate coming up from bottom lane. Svenskeren then coming in, Nisqy just flashes right on him. And if it was just Svenskeren, they would have been able to chase him off. But GoldenGlue flashes in to save his jungler, and they pick up the second kill. But then GoldenGlue goes for the fateful dive onto Nisqy. His red buff was still on him too, so the tower acquired target right before going into Zhonya's as well, and then just finished him off.
that was a big one where you're like, yeah, I'm so powerful. Wait, why is this thing hitting me already?
It's a little early for that.
Oh, yeah. Still super aggressive, and they're sticking to it. I love seeing that. You can't let up. You can't feel like, great, we have a lead. Let's go to taking objectives and take turrets when they make a mistake. No, you make your opponent make mistakes with the lead you have, and you keep pressuring them into disadvantageous situations. So Svenskeren now trying to take up Herald. They'll have eyes on this so they know what movement around the map is happening from Evil Geniuses on the side of Cloud9, but there's not much they can really do about it right now. EG is doing a great job at protecting themselves, even if they're going forward. I say that after we watched GoldenGlue dive. You get it.
All right, Cloud9.
Huni going to pull down that equalizer, and not much is going to come of it as he gets taken down by 4, and we see how much C9 is committing on a bit of these plays. That's going to leave mid open, and Rift Herald here for Evil Geniuses.
Yeah, Cloud9 committing to try and take out the big impetus for that problem, the Rumble. So they all attack Huni. It does come at the cost of mid lane turret, but with the Rift Herald already in inventory for EG, they were probably going to lose that one anyway. Here we go.
GoldenGlue standing toe-to-toe with 3 to 4 of his enemies for a secret play from the brush and gets out pretty much unscathed. These are the kind of things you need to see. This team, everybody finding windows of opportunity, not just Zeyzal or Svenskeren with a hook and a kick. Really cool stuff. Vulcan now playing a bit of sentry for Zven as he farms a bit low on wards, and he does not want to use the pink right for this brush.
Should be split map here as Otnn continues to push through, takes the top tower, and Twisted Fate ultimate ready.
Rinse and repeat on Huni. That seems to be the name of the game right now for Cloud9. They're going to have to chase him real far into the turret. The flash forward and almost that save coming through for Bang on the shield, just short on the cross-map fire, and Cloud9 seem like they have a plan in mind.
Yep, continuing to attack Huni. They take him down again. Now, he had the decision whether he wanted to try and flash for some of that damage, but Senna ultimate coming through, maybe thought he was going to get enough with the shield not to go down. And Cloud9 are getting some gold back for themselves and splitting the map here. So they give up bottom side turret for them taking top side one. The problem that they're going to run into might be the Dragons, as EG with the 2-0 early lead on Dragons, but Cloud9 catching right back up in gold, and Licorice approaching ornament time, where he's able to upgrade his own items and then start handing out those of everybody else. Keep your eyes on the Twisted Fate ultimate cooldown, because that is where they've really been able to pressure EG in the cross-map plays. EG trying to play so aggressively, you end up spreading out on the map and fanning out and trying to, if you spread yourself a little bit too thin, that's where comps with Twisted Fate will punish you really heavily. The Otnn teleport being up too means that Huni can get, or Licorice can get in there very quickly and get the long-range CC to set it up.
Just about at 17 minutes, Senna was at 25 stacks. So she does get that 25 range, 25 critical strike. Bang! Oh my word, from screens away. Bang goes down as Cloud9 shows us how they want to initiate with this composition.
Another pick here. Yep, that is definitely long-range Otnn ultimate. He landed the slow and then right through. Bang did not flash the second part of the Otnn ultimate either. So a lot of EG members saving flashes here. Maybe it comes to fruition when they try and fight the dragon. 2.5 minutes left away. If sometimes you give up some gold here in the mid stages while you're waiting for the objective, you can argue, hey, could be a big flash play at this dragon fight. They're focusing on getting to that soul. It is a cloud soul once again though for them.
Correction, 15% critical strike chance, rather, with Senna's souls coming through. And we'll keep you updated on those. 20 CS behind, but getting a few of those stats to help out. Looking at core items now. Zanya's in there for Nisqy. We saw him getting a little too tricky with those. in honor of Messiah there in a few plays last game. I think he'll be a bit more careful with where he's going so he can help out the team in the fights. EG with a 2K gold lead here, feeling like they can roam through the jungle alone, and that's not the case. Cloud9 pick up another kill onto Huni quickly from about 3-0 to 4-4 now for that top laner. Zeyzal tries to get into the fight as Svenskeren's a little bit pitched. GoldenGlue's culling is not going to hit much, but Zven is low. All of Cloud9 is still happy to take this fight as they are moving forward as 5, and they're looking for a kill. The next one's going to be on Svenskeren. The follow-through comes in from Licorice, and Cloud9 now stands tall. 16 seconds on the Baron, 1 minute on to your Cloud Drake.
This is something that was true of Cloud9 as well at their greatest heights. Even when they were losing some of the earlier skirmishes, they never give up on forcing those plays. And they just been picking Huni over and over. This time he flashes as well, and they still get the kill. More money to the side of Cloud9. They've almost completely closed that gold lead. Thankfully for the EG side, they can revive before that dragon comes up. But Cloud9, look at that. Because of the success that they have had in the last 8 minutes, they've racked up bounties on 4 of their members. They just keep on forcing through. And Nisqy with the Zonias can get super aggressive now with his Twisted Fate. Here's a look. Huni, what are you doing poking around in this jungle? These are not your areas. As he gets chased out, flashed out as well, and Cloud9 are happy to pounce on that one. A little bit too far forward into enemy territory there for Huni. Then GoldenGlue tries to take down Zven on the outside, but Zven flashing over and then avoiding the culling means there's no counter kill, so Svenskeren eventually will get chased down as Nisqy flashed for him. Roar.
Fire breath. I can see Huni wanting to be there, right? Scrap Shield plus Cloud Drake, you probably feel invincible as you're flying around the map at 100 miles an hour. So seeing what that can come out of, he's like, I'm cool to be here. I can slow you with a harpoon. Oh, wait, again, the other team can initiate from screens away. So
then you walk over the control ward in the bush and you're like, oh, they know I'm here. Oh, no. Yeah, I mean, we are investigating audio issues right now for Cloud9. That's why we have this quick pause. Maybe comms got flooded there as they were all getting amped, running, kill Huni, get him! And they are successfully able to do it again. But this is just building up to a crescendo in this game as EG came out just firing in the early stages and got this big gold lead. But Cloud9 have come right back, closed the distance, and they are just one game away from closing up the series to continue on through playoffs.
Yeah, it's the elimination game, right? And it could be a rematch of TSM if that's the way that the games go. As we look at the way the bracket works out, it's still TSM versus Golden Guardians, elimination from that match, and we just get it playing on and on. I'm actually loving the playoff bracket this time around because we're seeing it not be a fluke for some teams. But looking back at this game, C9 is on that game point. They've pushed EG back, and to see how often C9 is able to do this, how strong they are in splits, even when they falter, to find success once again, it is pretty incredible, and they've been an organization to always do it.
Yeah, I mean, again, everyone's talking about the streak of Worlds appearances, going to be on the line, but they are used to it with all their gauntlet runs. Meanwhile, EG, I like the commitment to the style in this game, you know?
Okay.
When your season is in danger of ending, they put everything through with this style.
Live evil.
Huni, Rumble, GoldenGlue, go all out with the Lucian. Go for it. You know what? Win lane, push in, try and make these aggressive plays, try and snowball the game. You can see the draft here, how it played out. Meanwhile, on the bottom side, they were like, okay, we'll pick the Senna Nautilus, and they've actually been setting up a decent amount around that as well. A lot of snares landing for them, but Cloud9, I think the Twisted Fate pick is really shown up as being one of the keys of them getting a lot of the picks to get back in this one.
Even if and we're getting back into the game quite shortly, even if the game goes kind of awry early, we'll see Nisqy leave lane right before 6 or just around 6, and GoldenGlue doesn't expect it. Oh, he backed. But then from base, he's somewhere else. He's bot. He's making that presence immediately. And we saw it in this game. Because the Lucian pushes you in, he had to get out of that lane quick. And we expected to maybe see some more jungle pressure, always towards the mid lane. We did see it in the second game when they kept hitting up GoldenGlue's Cassiopeia to make sure that was dead. But this time it's taking out Huni. They've always had an objective, and they've always been able to go after that, even in the kind of eyes of evil geniuses continuously winning fights. C9 doesn't break from their objective.
Yeah, I mean, you live by Huni, you die by Huni. We'll see. Is he getting these big kills with Rumble? Is he burning people down? Or, you know, does he get picked off by Cloud9?
Well, the thing is they just smother him, right? If he's going to lay down the equalizer, they just all dive towards him because he's not laying it on himself anymore, and they're just finding a way to quickly get around that now and chase him out of the fight. So Huni's got his work cut out for him here. I can't wait to see what he does.
Yep. We'll get into the thrilling conclusion of the game quite shortly here.
Right, meow.
And speak of it, we're right back out. All right, Huni has revived, back out here with the Rumble. 2 items. He did rush right into the Void Staff afterwards.
Yep.
Teleport is ready for both top laners.
We're back in, and so is Cloud9. Zeyzal forced to flash over the wall. GoldenGlue and Svenskeren have a really nice side swipe on this fight. Huni screaming through with the scrap shield. The equalizer is a cutoff for what would be the fight onto the right side. Licorice still gets out okay, and Cloud9's not damaged too much by that Rumble ult. Now, Drake is up. This is number 3 coming in. No soul on either side of the map, but it would be nice to have that Rumble ultimate here. Not too much of Cloud9 was used to get away from EG on that fight, Kobe. This one goes back in. Fate's Call starts from Sven, and they're right on to Zeyzal. Now going down onto Nisqy. The rest of Cloud9 has the back of EG, though, as Nisqy uses that Zonius he got in this game. He's going to be able to get the help needed from the cavalry to take down Huni on this fight once again. And C9 knew the big ults were down, and they could once again run right through.
Cloud9 taking over now. Yes, they will have a Cloud Soul fight in the back of their minds, but it's pretty far in the back of their minds now, because after winning that fight, you can get the Baron, unless Svenskeren gets some sort of miracle still here. Let's see if EG can maneuver Svenskeren through to pull it off. Otherwise, Cloud9 Baron will be devastating.
GoldenGlue in, trying to draw distractions. Svenskeren with a pretty early Q, so he has to get in close with a safeguard here. Kicks away. 300 HP. Oh my God, Baron got so low before they smited. Blaber didn't even get that off, or didn't have it up. And they're going to be getting into the fight now. Svenskeren picking that up for evil geniuses, and they're moving through with confidence now. A double kill coming in for GoldenGlue. And Kobe, I saw it at 800, 500, 400, 300. What was happening?
Well, Cloud9 had the rend. Zven does get killed. Blaber got kicked. Svenskeren played it really nicely, getting into the back of the pit. And Svenskeren versus his old team makes a hero play. This is how we got there, though. Dragon fight. Okay. Teleport in here from Cloud9. They chase him down. Remember, there is no ultimate from Huni because he just whiffed one towards the mid lane. Without that ultimate, Cloud9 are free to chase down evil geniuses. They pick up these kills and like, okay, you know what? Everybody survives. Blaber barely healing up there means we can go right to Baron and force it. They want to try and combo the Rend and the Smite from Blaber, but you see on the outside here, Svenskeren. Well, never mind. You can go look at the replay yourself if you're on a rewind. Baron buff is in the hands of EG now. We gotta live in the present. No use living in the past.
Horn comes out, fired over towards the Raptor pit, and the fight ensues. A very low bang. Has to leave this one and heal off the buff, but it's not going to be enough. Zeyzal goes down quickly to Cloud9, and they're trying to pincer in from every side now. It's going to be Vulcan diving in off of this one if they can catch Svenskeren. A quick battle dance to his teammate, and there the knock up, the pop up. Sven is down, and they're looking for even more. Bang's trying to heal on the way out, and they do have a good recall, but they need to get out fast. Actually trying to turn on Nisqy, but Licorice is there for help. Mid's being pushed. Cloud9 now getting a bit of control over the map where they're able to move the waves. It shows you how forward and how far ahead EG was previously.
Yeah, and Cloud9 have no reason to slow down. We've gone over how crazy their initiation is so many times. You have Rakan, Ornn, and Twisted Fate. That is guaranteed able to get to the backline of EG, able to stun up and lock down somebody. They've used it over and over on Huni to punish Huni on the Rumble, get multiple kills for them to get back into it. But despite a lot of the objectives going EG's way, Cloud9 are getting a lot of the kills. And they have now surpassed EG in money. The Cloud Soul fight is now approaching for evil geniuses, though, and they still have 1, 29-second left Baron buff here, at least on Huni and GoldenGlue.
Back onto the Rift. Bang rotating up. He's now at 39 stacks on the Senna. No kills to his name, though. Just the assist as the bot lane having a bit of trouble getting good participation in these fights. We saw Bang get pushed off so quick last fight. And then previous ones, he cannot get to that kind of front line because the back line, like you said, already has Vulcan and Nisqy on it immediately. 25 minutes on the clock, just passing here as we have a Cloud Drake coming up. And this is Soul Kobe. EG is going to set themselves up here, and we'll see how much they're going to fight for this one.
And Nisqy with the 15 stacks in his Medjais has the extra bonus as well on top of it. Licorice does have teleport on the Ornn for the Cloud9 setup on this Dragon. And EG definitely want a big boost of power with getting the soul, but they have to be so careful. The bigger thing on your mind should be the team fight. If you get the soul here and you lose the team fight to Cloud9, you will still lose.
Yep. That's a really great point. Seeing where the TF ult's coming from, Licorice throws it to the backside, instantly get banged. He did not know which way to look. What a combo from Cloud9, just sorting out what members of EG they need. Now Zeyzal drops Zven, so the marksman is down on both sides. Zeyzal and GoldenGlue, however, just getting pushed out of the fights with slivers of health. Huni and Zven on the back line. Can they do enough damage or just be a distraction? Neither is enough, and Cloud9 is able to whittle away for the Bud Light ace against Evil Geniuses.
Nisqy says, not even close, baby. Walks his way out. He does not drop in the end. Cloud9, they get the team fight and the Dragon. Best of all worlds there. It's a full ace, so they will lay destruction. That's gotta be at least the inhibitor here.
Just they head back. JK. They're happy with what they need. Honestly, not doing too much damage just yet to a bunch of the structures, especially if Bang's going to be pushing them off. Blaber here by himself, able to get up close with all the shotgun bullets, will be able to destroy some stuff. And now we're getting up here onto 30 minutes. We'll watch a replay of that previous fight.
All right, so Nisqy Twisted Fate. You see him on the minimap down in the bottom here. He's got a Zhonya, so he can go very deep to initiate. Their eyes are on Bang. Look at this. Gold card into Ornn ultimate. Knock up. He's dead before he hits the ground, Riv. Now, without the Senna there, it's an attempt at a really good comeback in the teamfight. Svenskeren able to pull off the kick to get the kill for EG onto Kalista. But because Cloud9 got such an early lead in the team fight by taking down Senna, they just pull through by pulling down into the red quadrant of the jungle and just further chase the rest of EG, cleaning up those kills and kiting just enough for Nisqy to live.
The whole team is getting in on this too. Look at the damage from Blaber. Ornhorn comes out. EG is going to have to contest this one as Cloud9 is always wanting the fight. Svenskeren going very low, coming back up from Resurrection, probably going to go down real fast. But can he stay alive is the question. Vulcan finds him with a bit of damage from Zven, and they take him down immediately. Zven now moving in towards GoldenGlue. He is the last one standing. EG just got ace, and it looks like they will all be going back to their base. Once again, another ace for Cloud9.
And this time around, right next to Baron, teleport can come out as well, so Nisqy gets back out to pushing. Cloud9 with Ren should be able to secure it. Whew. Another initiation, and again, Nisqy teleporting with Twisted Fate into the backline onto Bang. Just the Glitch Bane gold card with his 25 stacks Medjais. Takes out 50% of his health, just annihilating him in the backside, allowing the rest of Cloud9 to deal with the rest of the team.
Just putting the finishing touches on this one. No smite, but no need this time. Not a worry. This Red Bull Baron going over to the side of Cloud9, and that will help them get to the lanes they need and do whatever they need now to really close out this game. 8,000 gold lead after being down about 2, maybe 2.5, so 10,000 gold comeback so far, and they are pushing that. 26 to 15 kills in what has been a bloody series, Kobe, as these teams continue to go punch for punch.
Yeah, we're seeing the aftermath of what happens if you don't snowball when you all in on lanes like this with the solo lane picks.
It was almost there. It was almost there.
Yeah, but that's why a lot of teams are too scared to do it. It's so dangerous. If you make a mistake, if you give some gold back over, then you start to get crushed in it.
Vulcan clear out and ward duty right now. as they are really no fear for C9 to be moving around the jungle. They have the ability to escape. Vulcan can even pressure to kind of bait things like this. He says, hey, is there anything in this brush? Yes. Did I bait him?
Found ya.
Did I curse him? He can get out. There's the dance out for himself. The entrance to exit, if you will. Ultimate comes down from Huni, and everything seems to be not something they can follow up on from Evil Geniuses. They want the ult, they want to deter Cloud9, but there's no follow-up damage, so it just looks like it's making it easier for Cloud9 to take what they want.
Yeah, I mean, these are the benefits of having the Ornn topside tank, right? He's just massive front line. Meanwhile, EG have no structure to their team fights, so it's really hard for them. And they had to pull out, some bush ganks or something. But here we go, Cloud9 looking to get the 3-0 sweep. Can they finish?
Yep, yeah. Cloud9 coming in through that lower bracket saying the water's fine. We know what a gauntlet's like. We like playing consecutive games and taking consecutive series. This one is going to be a 3-0 over Evil Geniuses.
All right, Cloud9 in gauntlet form activated, Riv. In the lower bracket here, they pick up their 3 wins versus EG. And we'll move on to the next best of 5 that is necessary for them to win to claim that world spot.
In stronger and stronger fashion throughout, they were able to find the compositions they wanted to play. I think you pointed out rightfully so. TF continued to play a huge part in these compositions of just being able to start things off, even if other lanes were looking bad or the jungle didn't get the start it wanted.
Yeah, and huge props to the bottom lane of Cloud9 for all series long, being a big point of power for them. Really good adaptation here. I'm still going to look at quite a few champions for Cloud9 as we progress through their champion select in this playoff series, because there's quite a few things that have popped up, like Lilia, still the Caitlyn, things that are going to morph as we get more and more games on 10-16 and teams continue to adapt.
All right, well, there it is. Cloud9 takes the victory over Evil Geniuses. We are going to be taking a quick break, but when we come back, we will have Zven for your Verizon post-game interview. You won't want to miss it.